who would win between the 72-10 Bulls and the Warriors with KD. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I give the Warriors maybe 2 games.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Okay, so what you really have...
And I don't give a damn about the eras.
No. Okay, so when it comes to styles, you have a defensive team.
Four to five starters.
You're talking about
premier defenders.
You're talking about premier, just straight premier defenders, and they're all at the same position.
2 3-point assassins.
And then you have all guard play on it. But you have Michael Jordan.
You got Scotty.
You have Michael. They have a KD.
Scotty's on KD. He ain't stopping KD, but it's gonna be a tough day at work.
So Mike on Steph? Who's stopping Steph?
Ron Harper's gonna be a problem.
You're going to pick
Mike on Clay?
Michael's destroying Clay.
Yeah, it's gonna,
so
you got to remember, it's because that was the team, that was a small ball team that nobody actually paid attention to.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a perfect matchup. But when you're talking about somebody like Jordan coming through the lane, like he's gonna average 40 something that series because there's no one that can physically stop him.
And if you are talking about today's rules, yeah, he's gonna average 40, maybe more.
What's so funny is no matter, like, the thing is, it's gonna be KD and Jordan. Those are gonna be 2 premier players because they don't have a 7-footer that's gonna be able to keep up with him. No matter if you put Pippen on him or Jordan, or Weston, he's still gonna be able to pull up on anybody. So it's those 2, and then Jordan is gonna carry because no one is physically.
And you don't think that from a
you give him 2 games, I'll give him 1, maybe 2. Like
I wanted to say sweep.
Yeah, that's what I said. Depending on how mad Michael is.
Okay.
But you got to remember, you still got KD is just a different beast. So
okay.
He can carry the team. He can carry a team because you really he's gonna put Pippen in foul trouble. He'll put those guys in foul trouble, but there's nobody stopping Michael from getting to the basket.
Okay, this might be my old man.
But I don't think Golden State wins this series now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This might be my old man shit, but I don't really think the Warriors beat any of those teams. Bird, Celtics, Shaq, Kobe, Lakers,
they whipping them old
Pistons, the bad boys, Shaq and Penny, Magic. I don't see them beating none of them.
Ooh. Y'all started.
They're the most overrated team on the planet.
No, you gotta remember the way they play the game. They have players that can put that ball in the basket. Because you gotta remember, Steph, you have to actually be in. People don't understand how in shape that man actually is. For him to run around the way he does, pass it, give it up, sprint, I'm pretty sure he's doing 5 to 3 miles a day in his off season. It's just unreal. The way he moves moving without the ball is the most important thing for him. So if you're trying to catch rest, you're never gonna catch it on him or Clay. It's just one of those things.
You don't think, as Barkley has alluded to a lot of times, he ain't gonna be doing all that Steph shit because we're gonna put a body on him. We're gonna make him touch the floor.
Listen, that shit is so overrated. That put a body on him. What that is I can't guard you, so we're gonna foul you. That's all that basketball.
Right.
We all played that on the park.
Right.
We know how to play that game, but there's rules here. So if you're playing in the rules now, if you're playing in today's rule, Dennis Rodman is actually out. Because he physically can't use what he's gifted at. So when people are like, oh, he guarded Shaq. No one's doing that no more. He can't touch and grab and hold and do all this pound for pound. He has to be able to guard someone who's dribbling and coming down the lane now. There's nobody posting up. Who's posted up on that Golden State Warriors team that he can sit here and play WrestleMania basketball with? He doesn't do that. There's no Shaq, there's no Hakeem where he gets to play that. He has to actually play skilled basketball now. All that fouling and getting him out of the air, that's too techs.
But you don't think he could adapt?
But you can't make him adapt. You got to take their skill as it is. When I have arguments, it's like, we have to take him as it is. We can't say, oh yeah, we're going to give you today's skill and talent. We just say, well, you know what I mean? But that's why I said Ron Harper and all of those guys, they adapt. Dennis Rodman, listen, you have Draymond. As long as he's sticking Draymond the whole time, he has the advantage over him.
Right.
Because that's their style. They play a little wrestle game. Play a little the Fousey's game.
Head game.
Yeah, the head game. Dennis Rodman wins that.